sums up my like how I feel about Star Wars prequels.
or the sequels.
Star Wars sequels, yeah. Welcome back. Hey, do you remember this part of the movie? This was really symbolic.
They saw each other as friends.
Yeah.
Deep.
It's really deep because if you watch closely, Obi-Wan is in the light, and Anakin is in the darkness.
Right here.
Right there. There he is.
The pottery.
Pottery. Bye.
As cheesy as it is, I miss that shit.
Yeah,
I really like that.
Simple.
Yeah,
Simple storytelling.
it was Lucasy. That's what Star Wars should be.
So this is Utapau.
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 I'd pay you.
Look at that.
Pay you over at Utapau.
Remember these creepy dudes at Utapau?
Yeah, dude. Looked like they just like.
Oh, are we
got
coming? No, that
sliced up and
was
over their
episode
heads.
2, wasn't it?
What was?
The annoying ass fucking yippee monster. We talked about this before.
Well, that's probably.
That's
coming up.
episode 2.
Aha! I am a ninja. This guy doesn't even notice me. Oh, no, he does.
Got him.
Oh boy.
There you go, Sean. Get him.
I forgot the controls.
Or wait, no, that was. When did they kill Grievous? Did they kill Grievous in 3?
Yeah, they killed Grievous in 3. They killed Dooku, Grievous, Anakin.
It's my lightsaber throw again.
You guard and then circle the.
That's the Yippee Dog part. No, that's. Is that in 3 or is that 2? The shitty little Yippee monster he rides around on.
That's in this one, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Fucking hate that thing.
It can like climb walls though. That's pretty cool.
I
It's
don't
a really
care.
Cool, like gecko bird. I like.
It's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, it's kind of, but I don't know.
You want to turn the TV audio down a little bit?
I would
Turn
fucking.
your audio down.
Thank you.
I'd probably shoot that thing in the face. No, I wouldn't. I would not.
Why?
The weird lizard?
Yeah.
You just don't like reptiles, do you?
I like dudes. Those are amphibians. I like. I like lizards.
Would you have a monitor lizard as a pet?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Monitor lizards are cool.
Chameleons.
They're pretty damn smart too. You can. Oh shit.
I like
You know,
chameleons.
Almost train monitor lizards like dogs.
You like Chameleonaire?
Yeah, I like the chameleons.
I want to go through the range.
I like turtles.
Turtles are an arachnid.
And tortoises.
It's true. I've seen their other 4 legs.
They're hiding in the shell.
Oh my god. Power bombed them.
Dude, I just don't even know the power of the light side.
More spare parts. Wow.
Wah, wah, wah.
Is there any Star Wars news this week?
There's probably news if Sean watched Rogue One.
I didn't.
Oh, but we told you it was on Netflix and you could watch it because you have a subscription.
I know, but it's a principle thing.
It's a principal thing still?
Yeah, that was supposed to be the start of the Dark Forces movie series, but instead, they just are picking the corpse and spreading it all over.
Wouldn't that be an awesome thing to do instead of these one-offs like Rogue One and Han Solo standalone? Like, they do like a Dark Forces.
Dark Forces and a Shadows of the Empire. That's like all the fans have ever
Well,
wanted.
and Knights of the Old Republic.
And KOTOR, yeah.
But that would be like another franchise thing they could do like sagas for.
Yeah.
Instead of just
I'm
one-offs.
sure that's coming, but
Those are like the main stories that people have wanted. Like,
this
to be
is like
canon and,
their
actual
first.
canon in Lucas
They're taking it light when they're
all the time.
tippy-toeing into the outside the main storyline. You know what I mean? They're taking. We're gonna try it. We'll just get our feet wet. Do individual movies first, and then maybe they'll start doing other stuff.
What they're doing now is kind of doing what's familiar to the mass audience of people, not like the diehard fans that read the books. They're doing these crowd pleaser like Han Solo. Hey, do you remember him? Hey, Boba Fett. He's gonna have his own movie.
I'm just gonna come out and say the lowest common denominator. That's what they're.
They're the ones that spend the money, though.
Yep.
Them and their kids, yep. They have to get the tickets for the kids to go watch these, and they have to make them all family friendly. Which I don't see, like, KOTOR being a family friendly kind of.
Rogue One wasn't super family friendly.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
But Force Awakens definitely is.
Yep. There we go. That's a cool combo.
What I watched recently was, you guys probably heard of Max Landis.
Yep.
Yep.
He talked about, like, the Mary Sue
Yep.
issue, and then he
Hey,
talked to
Mary
this.
Sue.
He talked to.
He talks about a lot of things.
He was at this a Screen Junkies show with this girl that was really critical of, like, the movie, but, like, she secretly loves The Force Awakens, or she overtly loves The Force Awakens, like it's her favorite movie now or something, I don't know. But Max Landis was like, you know what?
Shit.
I think I'm still in the right about the Mary Sue things, and she's like, well, you can dismiss those things. I kind of didn't mind that. Like, that's her only argument about it was,
Yeah.
I didn't mind that about it. But, like, you can see Max Landis actually cares.
God. Jesus.
Blasted.
That sucked.
You could tell Max Landis, like, cares a lot about, like, the lore of Star Wars and, like, what the reality, the storytelling, and, like, what the rules are within the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't just give characters free reign at all the Jedi powers without, like, acknowledging, like, okay, they have this background already, so they have these powers. Like, you know, this old Ben guy was a Jedi Knight. Like, he said, like, he was a Jedi Knight to Luke in, like, A New Hope, and then you got to see him use some of his techniques, like the Force, like, persuasion on the stormtroopers and all
Right.
this other stuff. But it wasn't like Rey's introduction to it wasn't that at all. Like, you didn't know that she had all these abilities off the bat, and she didn't
Right.
proclaim herself as a Jedi, so you did. Why would she have these powers? She just taps into them at a weird point in the movie
Yep.
where it's beneficial to her to get out of a situation.
Right. Right.
When they're running away from the TIE fighters, they're like, oh no, we need a pilot. And he's like, I am a pilot. And she just does that throughout the whole
Every
movie.
time there's an obstacle,
She's a-
like, oh, I can do that though.
A Swiss Army knife of, like, dire skills.
Like, let Finn maybe be a pilot. Like, maybe he's not a good stormtrooper, but he's maybe a good pilot. He's like, I'm a pilot. I can get us out of here. But no, Poe had to, like, take him under his wing. Like, I'm a good pilot. I'm an awesome pilot.
Man, that's about all Luke had going for him in the first Star Wars, was he was just a good pilot. He kind of sucked at everything else, and he got shit on the entire movie.
Yep.
Until he actually, took control of his own destiny and jumped the chasm.
And yeah, I don't think, like, what I think is, like, the most heightened ability for a Jedi to accomplish is probably doing mind tricks and having influence on people's, like, suggesting them to do something.
Right. Yeah.
That is, like,
that seems more involved than other
that's
things.
so much the epitome of, like, what a Jedi can accomplish.
Right.
Because Obi-Wan, he didn't really,
He didn't have to fight, like,
no,
hardly ever.
barely. And Jedis, they're peacekeepers. They're not warriors. Like, they've said so many times in the movies.
Wars not make one great.
So, I don't think, like, they would be, like, brilliant battles, like, tacticians, or, like, on, like, a war setting. That's what I didn't like about Clone Wars, was, like, it was all about the Jedi's wars with people.
Right.
Like, it should have been, like, Rebels versus Empire when it comes to battles, but Jedi should be always, like, counselors about things, and, like, this is what you should be doing.
Well, they kind of realized that was their mistake, was...
Intervening with that
Yeah.
stuff. It's like, yeah, we made a kind of we should just, like, keep the peace.
Yeah, we shouldn't have been doing this.
But I don't know. I still don't think. I like Rey as a character if they work her out a little bit in the next
Right.
episode.
Yeah,
She just needs to tone it down with all of her abilities and, like, pretty much being like a ex machina kind of.
Yeah, I liked her so
Right.
much as, like, her character interactions and all that stuff, but as an actual character, it's just fucking weak sauce. Just, oh, we need this thing, I can do that thing. Oh, we need that other thing, I can do that as well. You know,
Yep.
you need this super hard thing that no one else can do, I can do it. I learned how to do it in 5 seconds.
They did, like, reveal, or we got a really clear picture of what Snoke looks like.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that looks pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
Looks like
It looks like a ball sack.
Looks like a
Looks like-
scarred ball sack.
I was thinking gold member, like a gold member if it was
Oh,
like a
yeah.
crime victim or something.
He has a very vibrant blue eyes too.
Yep.
I just thought his eyes were like black or something.
He looks
from-
like a stroke victim. There's back to. Oh, never mind.
So are you gonna go?
Ooh, I'm
Like,
up.
do you think that'll be that Snoke is gonna actually be somebody that we know, or do you think it's gonna be like just a new character?
What does it look like? Like, it looks like nobody I've ever seen in the Star Wars. Maybe it's Boba Fett.
Well,
I don't know.
they've pointed out
There's
that
been a fan
the
theory-
scars kind of line up with Vader's scars.
There's been a fan theory going around that it's the kid from Episode 3 that asks Anakin, like, Master Skywalker, what's happening?
Oh,
That kid was blonde and had, like, really, really blue eyes.
Shoot the sides.
that's a deep cut.
And
What are we going to do? That guy? That
Yeah,
kid?
and
The youngling?
the headcanon for that is, like, the, Anakin saw the, or I guess Vader saw the potential in the kid and decided to spare him.
You have to get both sides, yep. Like, oh, you're overheated. Yep.
Throw my lightsaber. How do I...
It'll go
Because
down.
yeah, like one of the early
Yep.
things, like from Force Awakens time, was it
Just
looked
use,
like
like,
his head scars or whatever kind of line up where Vader's head scars do and shit like that. But
Sorry, I missed that.
I doubt it's like when Force Awakens came out, there's that theory that it was like had something to do with Vader because his head scars like line up with Vader's head scars and like where like his face is all fucked up is where he had Vader had the facial scar there too.
You think it's Vader?
No, I
Okay.
don't. I hope it's not. But I mean,
I hope so too. That'd be really weird.
That'd be dumb. Because he already redeemed
some
himself.
buggered like
Backed up.
clone of fucking Vader.
That'd be kind of weird if they introduced clones.
Mark Hamill actually
They-
wanted the Luke clone to show up with the two U's.
Luke.
There's also...
Oh.
You guys heard the fucking Luke and bigger Luke theory?
No?
Apparently, randomly throughout the original trilogy, Luke looks bigger than normal, and that's bigger Luke.
Okay. You have to run up to the guy, or you can throw those things at him.
Yeah.
You can run up to him and grab him and stand on him.
How do I... Oh, jeez.
Just let him charge you, and then go up to him. Wait, not when he's blocking, but when he's open, you can just grab him. Just it's X and Y at the same time.
There was something I noticed.
Just
I talked about last time the
Or...
like behind the scene or not. I don't know if it was last time, but the behind the scenes footage that they showed at D23.
Okay.
What I noticed now, remember when they did lightsabers like all the way up to this point? They've always been like those hilts and then like some like metal rod or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
They were showing, and I don't know if this is just for show for the like movement or something, but they were showing behind the scenes footage of shooting of Rey training,
Okay.
and she actually has like a light up lightsaber,
Yep.
like an actual like
Yeah, they're doing like Force Effects style ones now.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they do that for
Which is interesting.
light meters for when they're actually getting their principal photography stuff done.
Yeah.
They're seeing what it does to the light around the room, so they actually.
Because it was
have one
actually
made.
because it was like her like running or something with it, and it was just like yeah like the Force Effects lightsabers essentially. But I wonder if that's just so it looks good in the shot.
It's
Probably
it's
makes it easier to
production
like,
stills.
edit,
Yeah.
like
Better for the
you were
visual
saying,
effects.
Yeah, it wasn't
Gives
yeah.
the glow on the.
It gives a glow on the
surroundings
face.
and the face
Yeah.
and everything around it.
Truth.
Makes
So
it
they
easier
they
for the
grab
editors.
principal photos of her reflection and things like that with the lightsaber.
That thunder is loud.
That was interesting. I had never because I hadn't seen that yet.
Hey, masterful.
You got some experience to burn. I think I maxed out that one. So you can go back and use use whatever, force push or stun.
Are you customizing your Kenobi?
Custom one Kenobi. This makes a saber throw.
You can like change his hair and his beard and shit.
Blue hair.
Which era Obi-Wan you want?
Put different hats on him.
Yeah, a beret. Alright, now you're going to The Cavalry Arrives. But
Yes.
we'll see you in the next episode.
See you next time.